I find it so fascinating when there are black women who specifically say that they choose to be with non-black men or white men because they feel like they are more accepted. That is literally one of the most strangest things to me when you understand basically black history for like the last 500 years. Like you know what I mean? When you understand that respectfully, particularly in America and in the West, um, other cultures didn't want anything to do with black people, period. And that wasn't just like, oh, hundreds of years ago. I mean, there's still aspects of that that are going on today. So it's so intriguing to me when I see black women who are leaving their own community to try to integrate into a community that historically rejected them. And even recently still has remnants of that. And as I mentioned before, I've heard this look from even my own friends, some of my own white friends. Well, you may find someone who, they're accepting, they're open-minded, they don't like rock with racism or whatever. You may find that, but that's not to say they don't have a cousin or an uncle or a mom or a grandparent or someone in their family or people in their family who still have racialized ideas. So that's why I think those are the things that women tell themselves, but I think in reality, some of that has to do with the way that also some black folks can really idealize non-black people, you know, idealize white folks, white women, white men. And so I think because of that, that's also why they can be less guarded, or they can be more guarded when it comes to their own community, or they can be just more disrespectful, or just, just not have that respect that they have, for their own community, but let it be somebody else of another community, and then they put on their best behavior. They want to present their best because there's still some internalized self-hatred. Or put another way, they're still looking up to these other cultures, wanting to fit into them and not seeing it through the entirety of what it is. Yes, there are beautiful aspects of all cultures, right? And also, there are many cultures today that are still very much anti-black, or at least have a history of that. And it's okay to acknowledge that.